Hi friends, my name is Chaitanya Patki and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I would like to apologize first of all because the camera angle absolutely sucks, the camera quality absolutely sucks. As you know, I don't have the equipment to shoot properly the cameras and all. I'm shooting this with my Samsung S12 Android phone, so the quality is not up to the mark. Sorry for that, but as you know, I'm trying. I'm new to YouTube, so uh, please forgive me for the quality. It is awful. I can understand, but please do give it a like because the analysis I'm trying to do is, I think, very good, and the fans should enjoy it. As you know, I'm suffering from COVID-19, so please show some love to the videos. I'm making it despite being sick, so your response and your feedback will be very essential and very valuable to me. So coming on to the final team that we are going to analyze, it's Punjab Kings. Batsman, first of all, we are going to take a look. Chris Gayle, the explosive lefty, the greatest T20 batsman of all time in my opinion, who will come in at number 3. David Malan, the number 1 T20 batsman in the world. Mandeep Singh, Mayank Agarwal, who is going to open. uh, Shah Rukh Khan, Sarfaraz Khan. Shah Rukh Khan was quite a buy due to his name also, and he created quite a buzz. There was a bidding war. Punjab Kings went against KKR, but in the end they got him. Wicketkeeper KL Rahul is going to be the wicketkeeper batsman. Nicholas Puran, who will come in at number 6 or number 5 according to the situation, and Prabhsimran Singh, who impressed quite a bit, got some starts but didn't convert good scores. So I think it would be very curious to know how many chances he would get this season. A quality player, but had a great Syed Mushtaq Ali Trophy and Vijay Hazare Trophy. So I'm looking forward to his performances as well. All rounder, they have bought Moses Ondrix for quite a few bucks. He played well in the BBL last season. Jalas Saxena, all rounder. Fabian Allen, the West Indian who was released by Sunrisers Hyderabad. Yu Singh and Deepak Hooda make the all rounders. Deepak Hooda scored quite a magnificent 50 last season. I don't remember against which team, but he's a good player. So there was some controversy between him and Krunal Pandya in the Baroda team, so he was suspended. So I think he will be able to bounce back this season and prove his detectors wrong. Then bowlers, we have Saurabh Kumar, he's a leg spinner, had a good Mushtaq Ali Trophy. Riley Meredith, they paid quite a few bucks from him as well. Ravi Bishnoi, who impressed one and all, 19-year-old prodigy. Murugan Ashwin, who took some essential wickets towards the latter of the innings and in the middle overs in the second half of the tournament. Mohammad Shami was recovered from injury. It will be fascinating to look at his performances at the Gabba. First test in December, he got injured by a Pat Cummins bouncer, Jai Richardson. They paid rupees 14 crore from him. I think too much for that, but I hope he does well. Ishan Porel, the fast bowler from Bengal, he regularly clicks more than 145. Harpreet Brar, who has a nice action, left arm spinner, bowled in good channels last season. Darshan Nalkande, Arshdeep Singh also bowled well. He bowls the heavy ball, he hits the deck hard, and he creates an angle, and he tries to keep the ball outside the off stump, and he could be a solution to Punjab Kings for their death overs as well. And the experienced Chris Jordan, who is a Yorker specialist and can hit a few lusty blows down the order. Players released: Glenn Maxwell, no surprise, after the great performance he gave last season. Just kidding, but I think he was a bit surplus to the squad, and he was money was also a factor. Karun Nair they have released. Hardus Willojin, beg your pardon, they have released. He was a good bowler, but I think he didn't hit his straps last season. Jagdish Suchit they have released, who was snapped up by Sunrisers Hyderabad. Mujibur Rahman also was snapped up by Sunrisers Hyderabad. They also released him. He had an indifferent last season. Sheldon Cottrell didn't regain his form after being smashed by Tewatia for 5 sixes in the 1 over against Rajasthan Royals. James Neeshams they have released, who has been purchased by Mumbai Indians, bigger pardon, Krishnappa Gautam, for rupees more than 9 crore by Chennai Super Kings, and T Singh they have released. Players bought Jai Richardson rupees 14 crore. Now that's quite a big price for a youngster. He has proved himself for Western Australia, but playing in the IPL and for Australia, he has not quite set the stage alight, but that is a big ask. So all the best to him. Riley married it for rupees 8 crore. He played very well but for Hobart Hurricanes, but many times we see players stage set the big bash stage alike with their fireworks, with their batting or bowling, but couldn't quite deliver the goods when it comes to the IPL. So IPL is the best T20 tournament in the world, a different kettle of fish altogether. We have to see how they perform. David Malan, rupees 1.5 crore. That was a cheap buy, I guess. Was very good buy. This is the best T20 batsman in the world, and he is keeping the batsman of caliber like Joe Root out of the T20 side. So you can imagine his class. Shah Rukh Khan for rupees 5.25 crore. He set the stage alight in the Syed Mushtaq Ali Trophy for Tamil Nadu, hitting some lusty blows. And Virat Kohli has also praised him. Anil Kumble, the Punjab head coach, has been comparing him to Kieron Pollard. So a great potential, a good talent. Moses Ondrix for rupees 4.20 crore for his exploits with the Sydney Sixers in the Big Bash League. Fabian Allen for rupees 75 lakh. Jalesh Saxena brings in a lot of experience for rupees 30 lakh, but I don't see him getting much game time using rupees 20 lakh, and S. Kupar rupees 20 lakh. These are the players bought by Punjab Kings. I don't think so, unfortunately, qualifying them for playoff based on the team strength. But if they hit the straps, who knows? Just like Rajasthan Royals, they might also spring in a surprises or two. The form of KL Rahul is essential for them. His strike rate is debatable, but this season he has promised that his strike rate will be good. So fingers are crossed. Um, I hope a good showing by Jai Richardson. 14 crore is a lot of price, as I said earlier in the video. So he has quite a few expectations to fulfill. Riley Meredith also. I think these both will solve their death bowling woes, which has always been an Achilles heels for Punjab Kings. So new name, new energy, new vigor. Will they get new results like Delhi Capitals? We all have to wait to see. Sorry for that. We all have to see now if they get it or not. So please, so that was it. All the 8 teams analyzed. Please like, share, and subscribe my YouTube channel. I'm once again saying sorry for the poor quality of camera, but it is what it is. I'm currently under isolation, I told you, so please tell your thoughts in the comment section below. And the views are very low, guys. Please at least give it a look. Despite being COVID-19 infected, I'm making this video, so please show me some love. And once again requesting you to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. We will now meet in the Marathi analysis of Rajasthan Royals and Punjab Kings in 2 separate videos. So till then, enjoy the IPL. Thank you very much.